Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play on the currents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt.
Every weekday
at 4 p.m. Get on the platform on radio and be served. It all begins with breaking news.
Now make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play on the currents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt.
every weekday
At 4 p.m. Get on the platform on radio and be served.
The efforts put so far has paid off, and we will continue to deal with the situation not only in the Northeast but also across the country. Over 1,429 of these Boko Haram terrorists have been neutralized, and we have arrested over 116 Boko Haram terrorist informants, their spies, their couriers on logistics, and their coordinators in the villages, in towns, and even in the forests. So this is a tremendous achievement. Our intelligence corps, along with, and I assure you, things will continue to improve.
There you had the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuko Buratai, on efforts by the military to rid all parts of the country of terrorism and banditry. Good evening to you. Time is 15 minutes gone past the hour of 4, and officially you are welcome to the Monday edition, the very first edition for the week of the platform and radio on your premium talk radio station, Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am the man of the people. I go by the name Kalada, and my job is the same as last week. Around. All right now. Before we go into the nitty-gritty, I just want to let you know that the platform on radio is a program where you and I come together. We look at trending stories, like I mentioned earlier. We dissect it. We critically profess solutions while we listen to corresponding reports. And this is why we listen to corresponding reports, because our correspondents on a daily go out there and look for, where the events are happening. They go there, they talk to people, and they take all of these reports, and on this program we get to talk to them one-on-one. I'm talking about the correspondents now, and we get an undiluted access into the events that are actually happening out there. Sometimes we get to hear what is not in the news. So now, what do we have on the menu for today? Stay tuned and you'll get to find out. Now, Nigeria Army neutralizes over 1,000 Boko Haram terrorists in Northeast in 2 months. Interesting. Now, national strike effective Monday next week. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are we ready for such? Are we ready for such? I mean, amidst the COVID-19 fight. But in a jiffy, conversations will start. Stay tuned yet again. The Nigerian army says over 1,400 Boko Haram terrorists have been neutralized in the northeast in the last 2 months. Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, who made the disclosure, said the latest development is one of the several successes recorded by the Nigerian military. The army chief, who has been with the troops on the front line, spoke to State House correspondents after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House Abuja. Now, Lieutenant General Buratai expressed joy with the morale and performance of the troops, insisting that the military is determined to rid all parts of the country of terrorism and banditry.
The efforts put so far has paid off, and we will continue to deal with the situation not only in the northeast but also across the country. Over 1,429 of these Boko Haram terrorists have been neutralized, and we have arrested over 116 Boko Haram terrorist informants, their spies, their couriers on logistics, and their coordinators in the villages, in towns, and even in the forests. So this is a tremendous achievement. Our intelligence corps, along with the Department of State Services, and of course our good friends, the civilian JTF, have worked very hard to see that this is achieved. And I assure you, things will continue to improve.
All right now. Now, you know, the second half of today's also Wealth and Canada were in the studio and they were having a conversation, and the conversation was centered around Boko Haram, the fight against terrorism, banditry, as a matter of fact, insecurity in its entirety. And you know, Shehu Sani was coming out to say, see guys, stop coming out with figures, stop coming out to tell us that you've killed this amount of people, you know, who are terrorizing Nigeria. Show us pictures, give us video evidence. And you know, not so long after that very discussion, we are having the Chief of Army Staff coming out to say, see guys, in the past 2 months, so amount of people have been killed, so amount have been arrested. Interesting, right? Interesting. So the question is, I mean, going by the figures, you know, that they call every day or every week, and then going by the number of insurgency recorded every week, can we still say that we're winning the war against insecurity? And this is not to make the efforts of ordinary, but this is, you know, just to go back to that very argument, you know, every time a war is fought against the terrorists or the bandits, because like I said, there are skeptics out there, and when you just come out and just read and say, believer will remain an unbeliever, you've got to show them some. 21 minutes gone past the hour. Numbers to call in are 0817-000-0951 at the Nigerian Army. In recent times, insurgency and insecurity, you know, in its entirety, given the number of insurgency we record as well. 95.1, I lost that call. 95.1 FM, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Canada.
George, welcome.
Yeah, George. Canada, I want to say, the banditry and the terrorism they are talking about, I hope the thing they want to initiate will not be Operation Phantom Nap again, 3 or 4, or Crocodile Mine. they have started again. And one thing I want to tell them that they have already stayed in the security side for them to secure life and property. Understand me? That is one of the primary aims of every responsible government. Understand? They have stayed. And whatever to me, I am not after what they are saying. I want to see it done. Understand? I want to see that.
All right.
Where we are having some certain situations.
All right, we got to go now. Thank you very much.
They should be proactive in nature, please.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got to go. All right, this is from the north. Fighting Boko Haram is a huge joke. Buhari is not ready to end Boko Haram. Buhari took $1 billion without due process to fight Boko Haram and no tangible results. And the same president was chosen to negotiate for Boko Haram. Do you remember? Buhari is ready to end Boko Haram. STY Rumo Para. Maxwell, turn off your radio set. Thank you very much.
Hello.
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm calling from Awaza.
All right, welcome. All the way from Awaza, welcome. I lost that call. 95.1 FM. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
I'm Mr. Andy by name.
Mm-hmm.
What I was in a little for this ban, whether this thing is away. Because every day thing is that if the Nigerian government can betray their faith, or the police betray their faith.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, people who are unbelievers. All right, 95.1 FM. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Yeah, this is Pastor Isaiah George from Buguma and Calabar.
Oh, welcome, Pastor Isaiah George.
Yeah, good evening. My brother, you see, I am very overwhelmed with the performances of the military. You know, some few days ago, we saw in the social media that I don't even know whether it's a fake report that already all the general, the chief of staff, were on their way out. And some persons were already ready to take over. And I was telling my colleagues who showed up, I said, these things sometimes may be real or some. I think you remember.